am Lance Davis. Shakespeare wrote about love better than any writer we know. And Love's Labour's Lost is one of his greatest voyages into the world of language and poetry and love. And it's seldom done because it is so dense that audiences and actors have a difficult time keeping up with it. Here really is an explosion of Shakespeare at his writing finest. In this play, he's got the King of Navarre at the beginning, who with his 3 cohorts, Dumaine, Longueville, and Baroun, all 4 young men, all swear solemnly at the beginning of the play. They take an oath that they will give up the ways of the world and devote their lives to academia. No more extravagances, no more women especially. And they each take a book and they sign the oath, and they take a book and they go off to their different parts of the stage, and within 30 seconds they're all looking up, checking, making sure that everyone else is still studying, and returning to their books. First thing Shakespeare does is bring on a group of beautiful women. The princess and her court are coming to visit, but they can't stay at the king's court, so they must park outside in these beautiful pavilions. Well, the first thing that happens is the men, of course, fall in love with the women, but they can't tell the other men about it, so it has to be secret. So they write them letters, and there's poetry, and at the end of the first half of the play, they're all found out. They accuse each other of going back on the oath, and they don't know what to do. They turn to their leader, Baroun, and say, somehow get us out of this. And he proceeds to give a speech to justify what they're doing. And it's just one simple speech of Shakespeare's, and yet this shows the genius of the man. Have at you then, affections, men-at-arms. Consider what we first did swear unto, to fast, to study, to see no woman? Flat treason against the kingly state of youth. Say, can you fast? Your stomachs are too young, and abstinence engenders maladies. Oh, we have made a vow to study, lords, and in that vow we have forsworn our books. For when would you, my liege, or you, in leaden contemplation, have found out such fiery numbers as the prompting eyes of beauty's tutors have enriched you with? Other slow arts entirely keep the brain, and therefore, finding barren practisers, scarce show a harvest for their heavy toil. But love, first learned in a lady's eyes, lives not alone, immured in the brain, but with the motion of all elements, courses as swift as thought in every power, and gives to every power a double power above their functions and their offices. It adds a precious seeing to the eye. A lover's eye can gaze an eagle blind. A lover's ear can hear the lowest sound. Love's feeling is more soft and sensible than are the tender horns of cuckold snails. Love's tongue proves dainty Bacchus gross in taste. For valor is not love a Hercules, still climbing trees in the Hesperides, subtle as Sphinx, as sweet and musical as bright Apollo's lute strung with his hair. And when love speaks, the voice of all the gods makes heaven drowsy with the harmony. Then fools we were these women to forswear, or keeping what is sworn we will prove fools. For wisdom's sake, a word that all men love, or love's sake, a word that loves all men, for men's sake, the authors of these women, or women's sake, by whom we men are men. Let us once lose our oaths to find ourselves, or else we lose ourselves to keep our oaths. It is religion to be thus forsworn, for charity itself fulfills the law, and who can sever love from charity?